My name is Rob Hanley, and I'll be the MC today. We're going to start here in just a minute. Just want to make sure that Rod is on, that we can hear him, and to set everything up properly. This is the My Fun Life first training session, and before I bring Rod out, let me just do a couple of things here and go over a couple of things. First of all, you're here because you're hungry, and you're here because you obviously have a sincere desire to make something better happen in your life. And with that, what I always like to say is I've been in this industry for about 21 years, and what I have found time and time again is that 80% perhaps, I think Zig Ziglar said it, of success is just showing up. So let me first of all acknowledge you for taking your time, your valuable time. This is a worldwide broadcast, as you can see here, from everywhere from, I think, almost Antarctica practically to Zimbabwe. We've got almost all these different countries covered. There's something that you're missing right now that you could be doing. You could be watching TV, having breakfast. You could be sleeping, for all that I know right now, going into probably an early Sunday morning in some parts of the world. But you've taken your time to be here today, and you've taken your time because although everybody would say, sure, I want more money, sure, I want a business, sure, I want to have a better life, I want to have more control, I want to have something I can really sink my teeth into. Although everybody might say that, they might actually even really desire that, very few people actually show up. Everybody might want to lose weight, get in shape. You might show them the greatest gym on the planet, the greatest fitness center on the planet, have personal trainers there and the greatest machines, but very few people actually show up. So let me first of all give credit where credit is due, and that is directly back to you for spending your valuable time here today. Rod, I show you that you're on right now. Can you give me a shout out so that I can hear you?
Yes, Rob, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. We are going to get started here in just a second. The room continues to fill up here. Maybe we'll just go a minute or so longer. Welcome, 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 everybody. This is the very first My Fun Life training session. By the way, I will say you did receive an email a little bit later in the day yesterday about our first training session in Espanol, our first Spanish training session, which will follow, I won't say immediately after this because this is going to be not a lengthy marathon training session, but it's going to be at 2 p.m. Or excuse me, at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. today is going to be our Spanish training call, 1 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be a little while after this particular call here. We've got Michelle from San Diego. We've got Marvin from Alabama. Fantastic, guys. Let me go through. Thank you so much for actually putting your information in there. By the way, I'm going to do my best to actually answer any questions in the chat channel as you go along here. But let's get underway here. So let me introduce a gentleman here that has become a fast friend of mine, somebody that I enjoy spending time with, somebody that I have had some good laughs with, done a lot of things, put a lot of hours in so far, and now we're looking forward to moving into the next phase where we're already having fun, but we're looking forward to moving into the next phase where we have a lot of fun. The thing that I loved about this company from the very beginning was it was called My Fun. And for me, you know, I have a little bit of fun. I have a decent amount of fun in my life, but I think everybody can use more fun. So I just loved from the beginning the name of the company, My Fun Life. So I've got a tremendous amount of respect for our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Rod Goodman. And let me just give you a little bit of a background. Is that Rod has been in the networking industry now for over 25 years. He has been a top earner in many, many different organizations, some of the largest different networking organizations on the planet, multi-billion-dollar companies. He has built teams in excess of 50,000. That's actually 50,000 reps in his team, and he's helped these companies that he's worked with go from pretty much ground zero to hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue. He's a top 5 earner with a company called USANA, and he's an owner and principal in the Black Diamond Builder System for Mona V was one of his backgrounds. Rod is considered an expert in the network marketing industry. I definitely would say that. He is a proven, get this, 7-figure leader. Most recently, he served as top distributor for Dove Nutrition, reached the status of in an unprecedented amount of time His background includes creation and development of Leap International, signature training systems, and on and on and on. So with no further ado, let me bring Rod out here. I'm going to make sure that you have the controls, and we'll go forward there. Can you still hear me, Rod?
I can hear you fine, Rob. Thanks for that amazing introduction.
You're
Are you
welcome.
going to pass me the screen?
Yep, 1 second here.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Rob, so much for that amazing introduction. Are you able to hear me okay?
I am.
Okay, fantastic.
Clear.
Well, welcome everybody to the My Fun Life Fast Start training. Let me get here into presentation mode. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome to the My Fun Life Fast Start training. Very, very excited to be here. What an exciting time to be in My Fun Life, seeing this company at this particular time, really pre-launch. Big announcements, obviously, just recently regarding going into phase 3, actually beginning our processing and the paying of commissions. The next phase is going to be extremely exciting. We felt it very important to get a fast start training out to the field and put this in the back office so that those individuals that are getting up and getting started with My Fun Life will know what are the first things they need to do in order to have success. What do they got to do to get going? And I just tell you guys, it's so rewarding for me to be here with this company as the Chief Marketing Officer. Dan Edwards and I go back many years, probably 25 years, in building businesses together. And I was just so honored when he invited me to be part of My Fun Life, this incredible mobile app company, and the many incredible products and apps that we're going to be rolling out to the field. I couldn't be more excited. I think this really is what life is meant to be. Wasn't it meant to be fun? I know many of you have joined because you do want to have more fun in your life and more freedom, more opportunity, a platform where you can go out and bless and empower the lives of many other people. So let's get started. Before I do, guys, I just wanted to do a shout back out to Rob Hanley. Guys, what an amazing individual, what an amazing marketer, the talent. He's owned his own MLM companies before, he's owned his own travel company before, he's an incredible online marketer. He brings a lot of skills to the table that I don't have in the area of internet and online marketing and creating sales funnels, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of those tools here in just a little bit. But it was just amazing for me to see. Here's an individual with any kind of really a corporate position or compensation at this point, and to see him come over as we were formulating this company, spending weeks at a time living with Dan and Carrie and their beautiful family in their home, and seeing him spend time away from his family, really just as a volunteer basis, was so embraced with what we were putting together here with My Fun Life that he came over and spent that amount of time with all of us in the corporate team. And his contribution to My Fun Life and where we are today is invaluable. We would not be here today at this stage with the kind of tools and marketing we have without Rob Hanley. So Rob, I just want to thank you so much for all you've done to get us to this point here with My Fun Life.
You're very welcome, and I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know a great opportunity when I see it. I know a gold mine when I see it, and that's why I've thrown myself into this.
Well, so glad to have you. Thank you, Rob, for all that you do, and thank you for the introductions today. Guys, I would just want to start off, with dream big dreams. This is the first thing, and hopefully as we go through this training that you'll get out a notepad and pen, and you'll start to take some notes and really apply this. Because guys, knowledge without power is knowledge without activity is really useless. It's applied knowledge that becomes powerful. We always hear that knowledge is power, but it's only if we apply that knowledge. A lot of us know the things that we should do, but we just don't do them. And I hope that if anything, that by the time that we're done here, you'll set down some action steps of what you're going to do, who you're going to talk to, and implement this training. But it all starts, guys, from the inside. Success is an inside job. A lot of us look for things outside ourselves. We look for external things, and we want things to happen in our lives. We want circumstances to change. We're always blaming other people and other situations, other circumstances. We become kind of a victim where things have not treated us right and life hasn't dealt us a fair hand. Guys, as long as you have that attitude, you are disempowering yourself. You are never going to be successful. You have to own up to everything that's happened to you in your life, and you have to see the blessing in it. And you have to start looking at your life as a gift, as a blessing, and that you take responsibility for where you're at today and everything that's happened to you in your life, good and bad, and that you learn from the bad and you move on and you look forward and realize that anything is possible. And if you take responsibility for your past, then you empower yourself to change your future. And that's really where everything starts, is you got to realize you have the power to create your destiny, become and do whatever you want. And so with that, I just want to encourage you to start fresh. Whatever's happened in the past, put it behind you. Look forward. Dream big dreams. What I mean by dream big dreams is, you know, your dreams have to be big enough that they excite you, that they motivate you, that they lift you, that they get you up in the morning feeling empowered, feeling excited, anticipating, not dreading the day, not dreading the future, but anticipating the future, excited about what's coming. We're going to talk, you know, about finding your why. Finding your why is also kind of finding the reasons why you're building this business. And you know, when I talk about dreams, you know, when we're young and we're kids, we just, you know, we have so much potential, so much possibility, and we just have unlimited dreams. I mean, you know, we're gonna be the president of our country. You know, we're gonna be, you know, an astronaut and fly to the moon. And we just have these unlimited possibilities. What I find is as life gets going, we get beat up a little bit, and we start to our dream space starts to shrink, and we start to give up a little bit on our dreams, and we start to settle for less, and we start to maybe be more realistic. Guys, being realistic sometimes is not productive for achieving big dreams, because you start to settle for less. You start to doubt your divine potential. And guys, if anything, I want you to understand your divine potential, that anything and everything is possible, and the dreams that you have can become a reality. So get them back, dust them off. My Fun Life is going to create a vehicle and a platform for you to be and do and have whatever it is you truly desire. And so, you know, get it out. Dream big dreams. What is it that you want in life? You know, we always, you know, a lot of times equate dreams with money, guys, but that's not really your why. You know, money is a means to getting something. Maybe that's more free time. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's a home, a vacation. You know, maybe you'd like to contribute to charities. What is, you know, you'd like to travel the world. You want to go see the you know, those eight, 9, 10 wonders of the world that start to check off that bucket list. Maybe there's things you want to do for your family. There's things you want to do for your sweetheart or your spouse. And you know, what are the things that really, really drive you? I love what Jim Rohn says. He says, reasons come first and answers come second. If your reasons are big enough, you will find a way to fulfill or accomplish those reasons. And so we call this finding your why. And you know, Rob's actually done a great job in putting some stuff in the back office here about finding your why, because it really is the first place to start in building this business. What are the reasons that you're involved in My Fun Life? What is it you want to accomplish? And guys, I would encourage you to actually create a vision board and start to put those things out in front of you where you can see them on a daily basis. I'm a true believer in the law of attraction, that the things we think about, we bring about. That we create everything spiritually first in our mind. We're spiritual beings, guys, having a human experience, and everything that we do creates an energy. Every thought that we think puts out a good energy or a bad energy. Energy is the key to creation, and the thoughts that we're thinking are what create that energy. You can think about it anytime you're in a good mood or a bad mood, or anytime you're feeling good or feeling bad. If you just simply ask yourself, wow, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel so good? Or why do I feel so bad? It'll simply come back to, what are you thinking about? And guys, what you think about starts to create an energy, it starts to create an emotion, and it literally will attract to you what you are thinking about. And so that's why it's important to get a vision board put together, so you can put some things together that start to pull you towards those goals and start to pull you to what you really want to see happen and attract into your life. Guys, everything was once a thought. You think about it. I mean, you look around. I mean, we've got a picture of Steve Jobs, an incredible, Apple computer and Mac and iPhone and iPod. All of those things were in his mind at one time before they were ever created. And so I'm here to tell you that anything amazing, anything phenomenal, anything great that you're going to accomplish in your life has to originate as a thought. Kind of going back to your why and your dreams, put those thoughts, nourish those good thoughts, get rid of the bad thoughts, because just like the good thoughts and good creation, if you're focused on bad things and bad energy, you're going to attract that into your life. If you're focused on bills and you're focused on obstacles, guys, obstacles are what you see when you take your eyes off of your goal. So that's why it's important to get a vision board and just keep your goals and keep your visions of what you want to create, what you want to attract into your life in front of you. And that begins that feeling, that emotion of feeling phenomenal, of feeling so good. And that's one of the first keys to success is starting to feel successful, starting to feel good about life and what you're attracting, and to start to begin to build your belief level. I love the quote in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Anything the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And so the first place to start is those dreams, those visions of what we want, that vision board of all the things that we want to see happen in our life and that we want to attract to ourselves. But then the next step is to begin to believe that you can accomplish that. And I hope by the end of this training, as we go through the My Fun Life opportunity and how to implement things and how to make things happen in your life, that you'll start to see that, wow, I really could achieve these dreams that I have, that my why, the reasons I have that I'm doing this business, that they're gonna happen, and your belief level starts to increase, and that creates a confidence in you, guys. And I've always said in the network marketing industry, your belief level is equal. It's really the barometer of your success. In fact, if you go around and you look at the top money earners in My Fun Life, you look at the top money earners in any network marketing company, and you said, what is the common ingredient between all the guys at the top and the ones at the bottom? It's without a doubt, it's their belief level. As you get close to them, you will feel a confidence, you'll feel an aura of that's attractive, and they're literally drawing people into their business because they're so excited, they're so confident about their cause and what they're embarked in, that people are attracted, they're drawn to them. People want that same belief, they want that confidence to happen in their own life. And this, guys, this literally becomes the fire inside of you. This is really the engine that's going to drive you. How fast is your car going to go? How early are you going to get up? How many people are you going to talk to every day or expose this opportunity to? And there's some key ways to build your belief level. And so this is something that you can actually begin to construct. Once you have those dreams in place and you've got some goals set, and and guys, it's important to put dates to those goals. Get that vision board out. Put a date on when you want to see that home or that car or that diamond ring or whatever it is that really are the barometers of your success, the checklist, the things that you want to get out there and accomplish, and then begin to implement a plan and start to take some massive action and get that belief level through the roof. Because the higher your belief level, the more successful you're going to be in carrying out your plan. It's really going to be that kind of that horsepower, how much horsepower is in your engine or in your car here is really the level of your belief. And there's 5 key areas that you want to focus on in building that belief level. And the first is the company. How do you build a belief level in the company? Well, you start to do a little research. You start to get to know the leaders at the top of the company. You get to know maybe a little bit more about Dan and Carrie Edwards and Matt Edwards, our Chief Visionary Officer, and Ron Pope, our Chief Operations Officer. You get to understand a little bit more about the management and the incredible individuals that are leading this company, our management team. And that can create a belief level of, wow, these are incredible individuals. Guys, if I didn't know Dan and Carrie so well, and especially having a chance recently to go spend time in their home and see how they conduct their affairs at home and inside the walls of their own home and how their family operates and runs. What an amazing CEO, what an amazing family. I believe you have to be successful inside your home That's more important than any success outside the home. And just to see, the couple months that we were together up there in Coeur d'Alene and formulating this company, oh my gosh, I never heard one amount of bickering or fighting the entire time I was there. Just the incredible teamwork that happens right inside the walls of their family. The multi-million-dollar businesses that they run, how efficiently everything operates. Just incredible. And I think, one of the things that really impressed me is their core values. First is God first. Everything that we do has a spirit about it. Is it in line with what the universe, or what the universal laws of what God would want us to do? And that's first. And then second, family. And then third, our business. And then fourth, recreation and playing. Those are the core values behind My Fun Life. And it's why everything works. Everything's in order. Guys, understand the power of this industry. That can create a huge belief level. The industry of network marketing. Today, to see success like Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump and Warren Buffett, all of them recommending that network marketing is the greatest business out there to get started in, to go from zero to hero almost overnight. Robert Kiyosaki, I love his quote. He says, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Network marketing allows you to go out there and share a message or an opportunity with a few people who can share it with a few people who can share it with a few people, and that can literally turn into hundreds and thousands and even millions of people. It allows you to have an influence on so many people, just starting with you. And there's no other industry that can happen in. Understand that what's going on with the mobile app industry, 2 billion apps being downloaded every month right now, soon to be every week, and soon to be every day. Understand that you're in the right place at the right time. So these are things that are important to kind of build that belief level. Do some research, get that knowledge. Understand our product. Guys, the travel industry, $6.3 trillion industry, the deals that we're going to have on fun trips and fun condos, the cashback booking engine. The best way to get a belief level in the product is to use the product. Understanding our comp plan and getting a belief level about our compensation. Guys, I believe we have the most brilliant compensation plan in my 25 years of building networks and working with different compensation plans. There's nothing that compares to what we've created with the 3x10 matrix, the kind of money that can be made in the matrix. You add the matching checks, up to 50% match on the people that you enroll, and coded bonuses, really the icing on the cake. We'll talk about the comp plan here a little bit more in our training, but the biggest area, guys, that you have to have a belief level is in you. Having a strong belief level in you, that you have a divine potential, that you have a destiny to fulfill, that anything is possible. Any leaders that you see out there having success, that there's nothing that they have that you can't learn to do, or you can't mimic. You can't go out there and do exactly what they're doing. And it makes sense. If you do what the successful people are doing, that you're going to have the same type of success. So guys, that's really important to work on that belief level in those particular areas. And as you do that, the people that you go out and begin to attract to your business is absolutely going to be mind-boggling. How many people begin to be actually drawn to you? And that kind of brings us to the next step here, and that's, once you've got all this fire inside you, and you got all this, these dreams and these visions of what you want to do and accomplish, now we've got to put it into some kind of action. And this turns into the #1 skill that you want to get good at in network marketing. This is where the money is made, guys, and it is in prospecting. So we're going to move now from, I kind of have in all the emails I send out and in my signature, I have a dream, believe, achieve. Anything you can dream and then you can believe in, you can achieve. And so we've kind of moved from dreaming to learning how to believe, now to achieving. Achieving is the action behind, all of that fire and that possibility that you've got in your mind, the things that you see that you'd like to have happen in your life. So we're going to go out there now and start to create your list. And guys, your list is your greatest asset. Who do you know? I mean, it's amazing what people that come into this industry or into this company and they go, I don't really know that many people. But guys, again, your belief level, once your belief level gets so strong, your list starts to grow, because you realize you have a gift. You have something that you can give to people out there that you know, love, and care about. People all around the world. you want to start to build this list. And we'll talk a little bit in prospecting about your posture and realizing that you're not asking or begging for things from people. You have a gift to go out there and share, really share a gold mine with people, share an opportunity for them to have my fun life. Everybody wants my fun life. And at the price point we've got to get started in this business, we really do have a gift. There's nothing out there in the industry, in the world that I know of, that compares to what the value we're providing people with My Fun Life and the opportunity to go out there and literally change lives. So as you go out there and you build your list, go through your phone contacts. It's amazing if I have an iPhone and it shows me how many contacts I've got. Guys, I've got, close to 1,000 contacts in my iPhone. I don't know how many you've got in your phone, but, that's one of the first places to start. Who's in your phone? Who are your Facebook friends? What an incredible time we live with so much technology today, social networking, the internet, the power of the internet, the ability to go out there and create a network and connect with people, like-minded entrepreneurs and people like yourself all over the world. There's never been a time like this. Guys, we're living in the greatest age, the greatest time for network marketing. This industry is coming of age because of these tools. You literally, like we're doing right now, we're connecting with people all over the world listening to this training. What an incredible time to be in network marketing. Who are your Twitter followers? Who's on your email list? Your family, your friends, your school, your church. Guys, and it's not just the people that you know, but it's the people that they know. This is the first place that you always start in network marketing. Once you've got your goals in place, once you've got a vision of what you want to accomplish, is who are your partners? Who are you going to go out and begin to create this network with? And then as you begin to make those contacts and present this opportunity, we're going to talk about how to do that. But it's important to realize that your list really is limitless, because it's not just the people that you know, it's the people that they know as well. Let's talk about some of the tools for success, guys, and going out and beginning to present this opportunity. The beautiful thing about technology today is it does all the telling and selling for us. You guys have your replicated websites that you can send people to. We've got the video tour that you can share with people that literally does 3 things on that video tour. What is it? How much can I make? And how do I do it? Those are the 3 questions everybody has when evaluating an opportunity. Well, what is it? Tell me about it. How much can I make? And then, can I do it? How do I do it? And guys, we have made it so simple to go out and share this message and duplicate this business. We're going to talk about some of the tools that you've got. As you get into your back office, guys, I have never seen a back office like we have that already has the websites for you, already has your lead capture pages. We have banner ads. We've got Craigslist ads. We've got sample ads that you can place, even on little marketing cards that you could go out there and start to pass out. We've got a power line system that is going to be absolutely amazing as we launch this company, and you understand how the power line system works. People go in and they take a tour of your business, and if they don't join after taking the tour, and guys, this tour is initiated when people go through your lifestartsat21.com, your lead capture pages. As you send people through that, or you enroll them in the back office, or even enroll a friend, there's a way to get them involved in the tour. As they go out and they take the tour and they go through your lead capture page, they become part of a pre-build, part of your team, and everybody that takes the tour behind them gets pre-enrolled below them. And they begin to receive messages that, hey, Sam, congratulations. Mike just took the tour and pre-enrolled on your team. John just took the tour and pre-enrolled. Sarah just took the tour and pre-enrolled. Congratulations, your team is growing. You need to upgrade for $21 or these people will pass you by. Guys, when we launched our company, we get in the Blitz program, and you're going to see this power line system in full effect, and those individuals are going to receive an offer that, hey, they need to upgrade tonight, or their team will roll past them, and there will be join us on a live call tonight at 6 o'clock to find out why you need to lock in your position now. You'll be able to put people into your business like you've never seen before. Guys, this system alone, the power line system alone, other companies have used this system, put tens of thousands of people in their company in less than 30 days. And typically they charge $15, $20 a month just to have a marketing system like we've created for you. That's for free for you in your back office with our Powerline system. Guys, Facebook, I can't tell you how powerful Facebook is. I've got close to 5,000 friends that I've accepted over the last couple of years. I look at their profiles, I find like-minded individuals that are entrepreneurial, they're self-employed, they're into networking, they're posting positive things that, again, we create things with the energy and the thoughts that we put out, and you will literally attract like-minded people to you, and you'll be attracted to them, and you start to build a network. Guys, I sponsor people almost on a daily basis through Facebook because of the friend base that I've put together, and as I've started posting things about my fun life, you know, I've actually had people contact me and go, hey, tell me a little bit more about this. So I can't tell you how important it is to learn how to use Facebook, how to use Twitter, how to use some of the online marketing tools. But again, guys, those things are auxiliary. I like to look at prospecting as a dartboard, and the bullseye, guys, the bullseye is your warm market. Who do you know? You can learn all of these online marketing tools and how to use them and how to build a list. If you don't have a list of friends, you can obviously go out there through online marketing, and you can expose your offer to lots of people, and you can learn how to create a list and build a list. You can go out and buy lists. Guys, your warm market list costs you nothing. They're people you already know, and they already have a trust level and a confidence with you. They already know who you are. The first key to prospecting and to enrolling anybody in your business is to make friends first. And so as you go out there and you start to build a list, and you're going to create new friendships, that's the first place to go. And in fact, as you go out there and everyday life, everywhere you go, and you're so excited, you're just exuding this confidence and this belief level about My Fun Life. Everywhere you go, you're going to want to talk to people about My Fun Life because you realize you've got a gift that you can give to people with My Fun Life. And that's part of the posturing that I'm talking about. I always like to liken this to two people on a street corner. And we've all seen the people on the street corners that are begging. You know, they're asking for some money. They're holding a card out, help. You know, I'm homeless. I need some money. You know, and a lot of times, you know, we feel sorry for them, and we maybe even shy away from them or don't want to walk by them. And you know, you see somebody on a street corner that's doing that, and a lot of times people are kind of repulsed by that, or they're moving away from that. Let's look on an opposite street corner and imagine that somebody's just being mobbed, that people are all around them, they're being drawn to him, and you walk over there to see what's happening on that corner, just right across the street from this person that people are being repelled from and are moving away from, and you see people just flocking to this individual, and you find out he's handing out $100 bills to everybody that walks by. Guys, that's the posture you need to have. If you feel like you're asking or you're begging people to get in this business and you're afraid to talk to them about My Fun Life, you've got the wrong posture. And chances are they're going to sense that and not want to get involved with you. Be like the individual on the street corner that's passing out $100 bills. Realize you have a gift that's worth way more than a $100 bill. This could be life-changing for somebody. They could come in and create a 6 to 7 figure life-changing residual income. They could bless their lives in so many ways. So that's what you have to have, is that posture where you're reaching out to people and you're giving them a gift. And that's the most important thing. Guys, as we talk about tools, I can't tell you the importance of three-way calls and the edification game. Three-way calls is the magic to this business because it allows you to get yourself out of the way. You're not the message, you are the messenger. Picture yourself as a FedEx courier and you're delivering a message. You don't know what's in that message. Here it's very important, it's FedEx. Open it up. And that's your job, is to deliver the message. Your number one key for prospecting is to make the invitation, to deliver the FedEx package, to make that contact. John, I've got something very important for you to take a look at. What's your email address? I got to send you this movie right now. Will you take a look at it if I send it to you? Will you open this package if I give it to you? Guys, that's all you're doing, is making an invitation. Then you let the tools take over and do the telling and the selling. And then when the prospect has questions, you introduce them to your expert, to the third party team leader, your sponsor, or your expert that you are working with, and let them be the expert and answer the questions. So, and that's where the edification game really is so important. Your friend that you've contacted and you've shared this information with, they don't know your expert from Adam. It's important. Why would they want to listen to this expert? Why would they consider him an expert? or her an expert? Well, it's because the things you've told them about this individual, how successful they are, how dynamic they are, how helpful they are, what an incredible person they are. I want to get them on the phone with you and let them answer your questions. They know way more about this business than I do. They've been so successful, and now that friend of yours has respect. They're going to listen to what the expert says because you put that expert up on a pedestal. Guys, we call that the edification game. You want your prospect to listen to this message. If you want them to take serious what your expert has to say, then you need to create that platform and that edification of that expert so that they will respect what the expert has to say. So learn how to do three-way calls, learn how to do the edification game, and your business will absolutely explode. It's the most important and valuable tool in our business. Guys, as we talk about the back office and we talk about all the tools that are back there and even doing some online marketing, I just wanted to turn a little bit of time back over to Rob Hanley, because he has put a lot of the sales letters, a lot of the lead capture pages, a lot of the online marketing tools together back there. And he's also, guys, last I checked, he was like #2 on the leaderboard. He's sponsored already over 100 people, and we haven't even launched yet. It's #1 is actually somebody that Rob has sponsored, and so I couldn't move through this section here of prospecting and using tools without giving Rob Hanley just a couple of minutes. Rob, could you take just a second and interject here a little bit about our tools for success?
Yeah, sure thing. If you want to give me back controls for a minute, even on my screen, I'll actually show a couple of things if you like. It's up to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just passed it back to you.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta see it here. 1 second here. And I was just editing an email, so bear with me, guys, just a minute. He didn't tell me that I was going to do this, but like little spontaneity. So let me go into. Let me clear something out real quick before I show my screen. And
hey, Rob, that's cool. We're actually kind of short on time. Maybe I'll just continue on then.
Go ahead. Yep. I will say this, if I can. I'll interject this. The system is very automated, as Rod had said. If I was sitting down with you over a cup of coffee, I think I'd probably blow your mind away about what this does. I will say I've been in the industry for 21 years also. It's great because there's so many other people here like Rod that have been here. I don't usually meet people in the industry longer than myself. And the lead capture pages that we've created here, I'll say when we actually created them, I remember one night at about midnight, and my thought was, these are the best lead capture pages I've ever seen for any business that's out there. And they're sexy. They've got great headlines and marketing content that's going to draw people in. And then when they come in, I love the movies. Rod and I wrote the scripts for the movies. We're both very excited about it, and we used a great movie person. They're really good, and so people are going to get it. They're going to get excited, and then as the pre-enrollee power line system kicks in, that should happen here in the next few days. It's going to blow your mind away. So it's very good, and I'll probably ask Dan and jump out and do a training probably or some kind on the whole funnel, and you get pretty excited about it, I think, in some of the resources. So that's all I'll say.
Thank you, Rob. You are absolutely awesome. And guys, as I mentioned, what an arsenal of tools you're going to have to help share this message. And again, the tools do the telling and the selling. And with the power line system and the automated messages and the video tours, guys, we've made this so simple, easy. And the thing I just want to talk about is the simplicity of our comp plan, guys. We talk about the forced matrix, the 3 to get 3. That's really 3 to get 3, and you're free. So as you know, with the comp plan, there's $1 paid on the first row, $2 on the second row. You get those 2 rows filled. You're making $21 a month. Your business is now free. You just continue to duplicate that. 3 to get 3 to get 3, and you do that 10 times. You realize that fills your matrix. You know, this is a forced matrix, and as you get more than 3 people, you're going to put them down below on the second row or the third row, and you know, especially people that are out there sponsoring 50 or 100 people or more and are looking to hit the top ranks. You know, leaders create spillover as other people wait for it or hope for it. Those are not going to be the big money earners in our company. Certainly there's an opportunity for spillover, but guys, don't expect it, don't ask for it, don't hope. I mean, you might hope for it, but go out there and realize you don't want to be disempowered by waiting for somebody else to make you successful. You've got to make yourself successful. You are at the top of your own matrix. You're the CEO of your own company, of your own My Fun Life business, of your own matrix. Who are the 3 partners that you'd like to have? If you were going to go out there and build a giant empire, who would be the 3 vice presidents that you would want, or the 3 presidents right below you? You know, who would you like to bless with this opportunity? And as you do that, you know, realize you can empower yourself. This business is so simple. If you can get 3 to get 3, and you do it 10 times, guys, you feel a matrix. And I think if you add up all of the levels of pay and 10 levels of the matrix, guys, we're talking $89,000 in one matrix. If you can get 3 to get 3 and do it 10 times. Guys, we don't like to use these numbers when we're out there talking to prospects, and you're not allowed to actually calculate and total up what the matrix will pay. Always refer to how much money somebody can make per, you get paid $1 on the 10th level. There's 59,000 people on the 10th level alone. Don't add that up for people, guys. One of the things we want to make sure is we're a squeaky clean company. We're not out there giving income projections or enticing people to join the business by how much money they can make. Let them, that's why we have income calculators on our website, so people can go in there and put in their own numbers. We've been counseled by our legal counsel that these are the things to keep us a safe company and make us long-term and last forever, is do not go out there and make income claims. Don't total up the numbers in the matrix. This is a training. You guys are already involved in My Fun Life, so I'm telling you, you know, that's the kind of money that can be made in a matrix, your own matrix, $89,000 when you add up all 10 levels. If you go out there and you start getting matches on people, you know, you hit the top rank of the company and sponsor 100 people, you're getting 50% matching checks on over 100 people. Everybody you personally enroll. I mean, you look at a franchise and people come in, and that's really what we are, guys. We're franchising ourselves. We're franchising our My Fun Life business, and most franchises, you know, they get a 5% royalty or 3% or less. For you to go out there and get a 50% royalty on every business that you can launch, because literally every individual is a franchise of you. They're a duplication of you. They're another store. They're another message that has unlimited potential. And for you to get a 50% royalty is absolutely mind-boggling. Guys, the comp plan and the kind of money that you can make with this comp plan, with the matching checks and the coded bonuses, is absolutely huge. The matrix in and of itself obviously is huge money if you go out there and fill a matrix. And realize, guys, it's not up for you to get an overflow to fill out matrix. Get 3 to get 3, do it 10 times. The business is that simple. The tools that we've got and the websites for sharing this business, there's no reason everybody can't go get 3. I'm going to put together a 90-day to diamond plan for you, and it's basically just simple. It's a daily method of operation of going out there and setting a target. If you want to be a diamond in 90 days or less, go out there and get 2 people per day. You know, that's if you get 2 people per day and you do it 5 days a week, I'll even let you take Saturday and Sunday off. You can take the weekends off. If you didn't get your 10 for the week, or 2 a day during those 5 days, Monday through Friday, then you might have to put in some time on Saturday, and make up for that. Or maybe one day, you put in 5 people and you take a couple days off. But if you'll just average 2 people per day, guys, and we're talking $21, a money-back guarantee, incredible travel deals, life-changing opportunity. There's no reason you couldn't go out and put 4 or 5 people a day in this business if you really got excited and you learned how to invite and get people to watch your tour. If you put them on the phone with your expert when they have questions, guys, I'm sure you'll see that it's very reasonable for you to go out there and get 2 people a day. Do it 5 days a week. Go and do that for the next 12 weeks or the next 90 days, and guess what? You are a diamond. You'll sponsor over 100 people. That's actually 120 people. You sponsor over 100 people, you hit the top rank in our company. And guys, we have some really cool stuff lined up for our diamond representatives. And once you hit that top rank, there's going to be some cool bonuses and some cool incentives that will be rolled out here shortly. Guys, duplication is everything. It's the key to the castle. Before I move on to duplication, guys, I just want to touch on one thing, and that's on our coded bonuses. that last element of our compensation plan. Guys, the coded bonus is really the icing on the cake. It's the magic to our matrix. It's one more reason to go get 3, because after you get your first 3, everybody else you're going to code on, number 4, 5, and 6, you pick up $5, not just on 4, 5, and 6, but their first 3 qualifiers as well code to you. So you get $5 on number 4's first 3 people, number 5's first 3 people, number 6's first 3 people. That's 9 people you're picking up $5 on, and their first 3 are coded to you, and their first 3. Guys, it starts a chain reaction that's unlimited, and it begins to multiply by 3. If you'll go use the income calculator on the coded bonuses alone, it'll blow your mind how much money and how quickly you can start making money. That's what the coded bonus is designed to do, is to pay you fast money, pay you weekly, get that kind of carrot close to the nose, so that you're not having to wait a month or 2 to start making money. You can make good money right out of the gate. 7, 8, 9, and 10, you're picking up $8, and then their first 3 and their first 3. After number 11 and on, you're picking up, after number 10, from 11 on, you're picking up $10, and then $10 on their first 3, their first 3. One thing I want to touch on this coded bonus, because this is also known as a 3-up compensation. In other words, your first 3 people you're not going to code on. You're going to give them up to your sponsor. That's his incentive to help you get your first 3 people in. That's the beauty of the coded bonus, is your leaders have a chance, a real opportunity to work with you to get 3, because they're coded to your leader. So your first 3 you're going to give up. Some people look at that and go, wow, I don't want to give up my first 3 people. I want to code. I want to earn those coding bonuses, so I'm not going to put my best people in first. Guys, you will shoot yourself in the foot if you do that. You want the power of your matrix. The matrix is the most important aspect here. That's your residual income. If you have big leaders, you want them in at the top of your matrix. You'd like a leader to help you build a third. If you put them in one of those top 3 spots, you're talking about them building a third of your business, the impact they could have. If you hold them back and you put them on your second or your third row because you want to code to them at a higher level and get that immediate gratification, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, because they're only going to now have a 9th power in your matrix, or a 27th power of helping you build your matrix. You want your leaders up top to help you build that matrix. And also that will maintain the integrity of the coded bonus plan. If everybody's putting their best 3 people in first, and guys, you don't want to hold off. It's first come, first serve. Just go get your 3. Don't worry about it. But if you're putting your best 3 people in, that means your people, as they go out and you're earning coded bonuses, they're going to bring you their best 3 and their best 3 and their best 3. And if that works, the coded bonuses absolutely become huge. Guys, I just want to, as we get ready to finish here, just talk about the importance of duplication. Duplication is everything. It's the key to the castle. It's why network marketing is so powerful. If you've ever taken a penny and you doubled it every day for 31 days, you'll understand the importance of duplication. A penny starts out small, and that's like you today. If you're just joining, it's just you. But if you can go out and get 2 people, it's like the penny doubling. If 1 cent becomes 2 cents tomorrow, and 2 cents becomes 4 cents on day 3, 8, 16, 32, 64 cents, it's not much in a week, but you keep doubling that penny. In 31 days, guys, it's over $10 million. That's the same way your business works. It starts with you. You go out and get 2, who get 2, who get 2, who get 2, and it works just like the penny. That's why this business is so powerful, and duplication is the key. And so it's important that you work with your people to understand that they go through this training and they understand the importance of going out and getting their first 3 and getting their 3, and again, working on building that matrix. That's why network marketing is so powerful, guys. It's the leverage factor and the residual income. The fact you can go out and do work once, you can go bring 1 dynamic person to the table, and now you can get paid on everything they do forever and ever, and as long as they stay active in the compensation plan and you stay active in the compensation plan. So guys, it's really, as I mentioned, the key to the castle. It's the most important thing in our business, and people will do what you do. So it's important that you set the stage, that you become the right leader, because you literally are going to create carbon copies of yourself. Franchises that are successful, they build a successful franchise and then they start to stamp that out and duplicate that. You want to duplicate you, so you need to work harder on you than on anything else, any other aspect in this business, because you are literally going to duplicate who you are. You're going to attract who you are. And so work harder on you. Become a great leader. And one of the things you need to do is be a, I always say leaders are readers, guys. You know, there's so much positive, motivational information. There's the inspirational books out there that will help you really become a better, more dynamic individual. You need to be reading positive information. The Robert Kiyosaki's, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you know, the Anthony Robbins, Jim Rohn. I mean, you just got to be listening to audios and books on a daily basis to create that leadership, and then go out there and begin to serve and to bless the lives of others. You know, I always say that you know, if we live a purpose-driven life, you'll never work another day in your life. If every day you wake up, you have a purpose, and if that purpose is to go out there and bless the lives of other people, you now have a higher cause, and the money will follow. You simply go out and don't worry about the money. You worry about serving and blessing and empowering other people, and the money will absolutely follow. And you'll never work another day in your life. You'll find a joy and a happiness that you've never experienced before. And that's really what life is all about. I always say it's not what you accomplish in life that's important. It's who you become in the process. And set a worthy goal. A worthy goal is not so much what you accomplish, but it's who you become in the process. And it's called living a life of significance. The difference between success and significance: success is often measured by what you've done for yourself. Significance is measured by what you've done for everybody else. Guys, where could you be in a year, 5 years, 10 years from now? You know, even if you went out and you got your 2 a day and you hit diamond in 90 days, that's phenomenal. But what if you just got 2 a month? 2 a week, and you went out there, you know, in 12 months you'd hit the diamond rank. Just getting 2 a week, going out for the next 50 weeks, you'd have over 100 people that you personally enrolled. So, you know, it's not always a sprint, guys. This is a journey. You know, don't pace yourself by anybody else. Pace yourself by your goals and your dreams, and realize whether it takes a year, 5 years, or 10 years, you can achieve literally anything that you want with My Fun Life. Guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to tune into this training today. I want to just let you know that we look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Thank you so much for being here today on this training, and we'll sign off now with that. Thank you very much. Have a great day.